Why pursue an MBA? Is it just for the sake of better pay? That's the obvious answer, isn't it? We live in an era where everyone wants to get an MBA degree. Hence, there is a massive hype around this PG program, which leads to many people enrolling in it without really knowing the purpose behind it. Probably that's the reason why business schools ask their candidates the why MBA question in their MBA applications or interviews. So instead of just jumping on the bandwagon, having a clear understanding of the purpose behind an MBA might help you get more out of your MBA experience. That's precisely what we are going to learn in this video today. We will unleash the top 5 reasons to do an MBA, but before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss an update from Simplilearn. The first reason that we have on our list is better job prospects. An MBA can aid you in breaking through a few glass ceiling on your way to the top of the corporate tower. This is one of the most critical reasons why many aspirants opt for an MBA over other postgraduate programs. The variety of topics covered in an MBA syllabus can help you build a wide range of skills that employers are really looking for. An MBA graduate from a good university can have an upper hand with recruiters as they pose intricate critical thinking abilities. And yes, a higher salary is one of the positive outcomes as you climb up the corporate ladder with managerial roles. It's easy to get caught up in our careers in today's hectic, fast-paced and competitive environment that we don't stop to think about what's going on around us. MBA programs provide the opportunity to achieve just that. The next reason that we have on our list is career transformation. Few decades back, it was pretty common for graduates to start and end their careers in one company. Today, you won't see many individuals doing that. The degrees of interest and patience have evolved, as have the dynamics of the business world. In the recent pandemic times, layoffs have become more common, which is why it's crucial to look out for career change when you anticipate your career graph stalling. And this is where an MBA from a prestigious B school can improve a magnificent asset for you. If you have been in a sales role for several years and now wish to take up a business development or managerial position in the same field, you can do so through an MBA. If you check the placement statistics of any good business school, you will see a large proportion of career changers, including individuals who have moved positions, industries, geography, or all three. Thus, an MBA can help you pave the way for C-suite jobs in different domains. The third reason on our list is personal branding. Consider your reaction if someone introduces themselves by saying, "I studied at Stanford University." You gain instant respect for them, right? That's the power of strong branding. Top-ranked B schools have strong brand identities that can aid in the development of your personal brand. Furthermore, the MBA curriculum includes assignments based on business model analysis, which enables MBA grads to analyze the stock of information numbers and data in order to predict and assort the threats in the business models. These assignments help students become strategic thinkers to design their own brand and business model. Many MBA grads have successfully launched their own startups that become billion-dollar unicorns over time. Sage, a software research organization, collated data on billion-dollar startups, including the founders' educational backgrounds. According to this research, business schools outperform all other competitors. Blue Apron, one of the world's most popular food subscription service, Cloudflare, a web-based performance and security platform, are just few unicorn firms that began at business schools. So if you've ever dreamed of starting your own business, an MBA can undoubtedly help you get there. The next feature that an MBA has to offer is the opportunity to learn managerial and entrepreneurship skills. Apart from the theory that gets covered in lectures, MBA schools have a lot more to offer which can help students learn more intricate skills. Skills such as public speaking, leadership, teamwork, conflict management, and negotiations. This occurs as a result of many projects, events, and assignments that students will be navigating through. Additionally, while pursuing MBA, there are other options outside of the academic realm to assist you in discovering your entrepreneurial spirit. You will find various student-led clubs on campus such as finance clubs, consulting clubs, and cultural clubs, which can help you work out your learned managerial or entrepreneurship skills. Besides that, many employers seek applicants who possess qualities such as entrepreneurship and credibility. Having a business degree tells employers that you have got what they are looking for. To put it in another way, having an MBA gives you instant credibility. The last factor that we have on our list is networking opportunities. When it comes to the corporate world, networking and relationships building are quite important, and an MBA offers a lot of diversity with students coming from various backgrounds and geographies. On-campus social events launch opportunities to develop contacts with the alumni and students studying different disciplines. You'll also have the chance to speak with industry professionals. Besides that, the MBA programs include group work as a required component of the curriculum so that students can learn from one another and be exposed to various business methods, cultures, and perspectives. Students will not only learn from their peers, but they will form long-lasting bonds with one another with the possibility of some of them becoming CEOs, partners, or company founders in the future. Jennifer Hyman and Jennifer Fleece, for example, they met in 2008 as section mates of Harvard Business School. 10 years later, they built a $1 billion company called Rent the Runway. The kind of reach an MBA offers in terms of networking scope is unmatched by any other academic degree. Hence, thinking about an MBA is worthwhile. The 5 reasons we just discussed are by no means definitive. However, these factors will undoubtedly assist you to get started. So if you're willing to add a postgraduate degree to your arsenal in order to fight the battle of business, dive directly into the introspection to recognize why should you pursue an MBA degree. When you decide to opt for an MBA program, the first big step would be to get a high GMAT score. This is because your admission into the top B schools depends on your GMAT score. So in this video, we will reflect on all the essential information you need to know about this crucial yet dreaded test. GMAT is the acronym for Graduate Management Admission Test. The purpose of this test is to measure your aptitude for management education. This test is an adaptive computer assessment, which means that the degree of difficulty for each question will depend on how you performed in the previous questions. GMAT grades are typically valid for 5 years, and the examination cost is $250. This exam can be attempted 5 times a year and totally 8 times throughout your lifetime. The Graduate Management Admission Council administers this examination. Thus, these scores are accepted by a large number of universities across the globe. There are almost 7,000 programs at approximately 2,300 B schools that accept GMAT scores for MBA, MIM, and other management-related programs. It is crucial for you to ace GMAT test since a high GMAT score will not only get you into your dream management program and institution, but it can also enhance your chances of getting good scholarships. Having said that, let's discuss the GMAT exam format. GMAT takes 3 hours and 7 minutes to solve if you take no breaks in between the sections. However, GMAT permits you to take 2 8-minute breaks between the quant, verbal, and integrated reasoning sections. This test assesses your ability to perform in typical managerial roles. If you think what aptitude and verbal skills have to do with it, then think about this. A manager is expected to be able to manage two things: people and numbers. And what better way to do it than to put your aptitude and linguistic skills to the test? GMAT will test you in overall 4 sections: integrated reasoning, quantitative analysis, verbal reasoning, and analytical writing assessment, or AWA. In the AWA section, you will have to determine the reasoning behind the provided argument and write a critique of it, including appropriate examples and explanations. The IR section is designed to test your analytical skills to solve complex problems. Here, you will be provided with data in various forms. By processing and extracting relevant data, you will be able to choose the right answers for questions under this section. The next section is verbal reasoning. In this section, you will come across reading comprehension, critical reasoning, and sentence correction questions. Your grammatical and linguistic knowledge will be tested thoroughly in this section. The last and fourth section of GMAT is quantitative ability. This section will put your mathematical skills to test. Most of the time, the more thought of having to deal with mathematics causes us to despair. But don't let this disturb you, as the mathematics involved in GMAT is what you have learned at your high school stage. You just need to be clear on the basics, and then the rest is all about implementing the skills you've learned. This section has 31 questions and you'll have 2 minutes to answer each of these questions. This portion of quants is further split into 3 sections: arithmetic, algebra, and geometry. Number theory, percentage, fractions, simple and compound interest, set theory, rational and proportion, speed, time and distance, mixture and allegations, probability are all covered in the arithmetic section. Algebra contains subtopics such as permutations and combinations, quadratic equations, inequalities, and basic statistics, and also algebraic expressions. And the geometry section deals with topics such as quadrilaterals, cylinders, coordinate geometry, trigonometry, and solid shapes. All of the above mentioned topics must have been covered in your high schools, right? Hence, you will only need plenty of practice to get a perfect score in this section of GMAT. Furthermore, the verbal and quantitative sections contribute to the total score of 800. Each of these sections is assessed on a scale of 6 to 51 points, while the overall result is graded on a scale of 200 to 800 marks. The remaining 2 components, AWA and integrated reasoning, receive their independent scores. The next question we have is when and how to attempt the GMAT test. You can take the GMAT at more than 700 test centers across the globe. You will have to identify the closest test center to your region and register the details along with the date and time. Many students delay it till a few months before the application deadline. That's a terrible idea. To be on the safer side, take at least 1 year prior to your application date. That way you'll have plenty of time to retake it if needed. Now, the last topic we have for this discussion is how to prepare for GMAT. When it comes to GMAT preparation, you have a number of alternatives. There are several coaching institutions that can equip you to perform to your full potential in the GMAT exam. These offline or online coaching crash courses equipped with mock tests, doubt-solving sessions, and post-entrance assistance can undoubtedly help you create your own strategy to get into your dream management program. However, self-study is the most cost-effective and adaptable method of preparation. There are a plethora of good GMAT books available to assist you in covering everything from fundamentals to the advanced topics. The best GMAT book that you can refer to is the GMAT Official Guide. The Graduate Management Admission Council publishes it on a yearly basis. By brushing up the understanding of basic concepts and practicing over multiple problems, you can definitely accomplish a good GMAT score. The average time necessary to complete GMAT study is about 3 months. Of course, a lot will rely on how quickly you can learn the fundamentals and the mode of study you choose for preparation.
If getting your learning started is half the battle, what if you could do that for free? Visit SkillUp by Simplilearn. Click on the link in the description to know more.
We live in a time where everyone wants to learn about the intricacies of business operations. That is why there is a massive hype around the Masters of Business Administration program, which leads to many candidates enrolling in it without really thinking about the equation of specialization. They tend to naively choose any specialization that B Schools offers based on their merits and regardless of their interests and preferences. That's probably why people end up applying for a change of specialization, which in many cases gets rejected by the management of B Schools. So instead of just jumping on the bandwagon, having a clear understanding of your MBA specialization and why it is best suited for you can prove more valuable for you in your post-graduation endeavors. That's precisely what we are going to learn in this video. Today we will cover the practical approach to choose the right MBA specialization. 2 factors make a significant impact in your post-MBA journey: the university from which you have completed your MBA and the specialization that you've mastered. These 2 factors are going to stay with you throughout your career. Additionally, your specialization is an important component that is going to define the types of job roles that you're best suited for. This fact makes choosing the right specialization increasingly important, and we cannot tell you which specialization is best suited for you. All we can do is assist you in compiling a list of factors to look into while performing self-reflection to make this decision. The first factor on our list is understanding your strengths. It's quite essential to learn what area of business you are good at and how you can further excel in that area. For that, you will have to contemplate your core strengths by performing thorough self-analysis. Once you have identified your strengths, club them up together along with your interests and long-term career goals to get a more comprehensive picture. Doing this will bring you one step closer to your best suited specialization. For example, if taking the initiative and leadership are your interests, then an MBA in entrepreneurship is the specialization that you can go ahead with. Whereas, if you are more inclined towards numbers or quantitative information, an MBA in data analytics or business analytics will prove to be the best specialization for you. The next factor is assessing the career path that interests you the most. B Schools know that there are several facets of business that require adequate control and hence offer a broad array of specialization options. Marketing, finance, information technology, and international business and operations are among those most in-demand career facets. If you think you can sell anything, even a small object like a pen, as effective as the blockbuster movie The Wolf of Wall Street, marketing would be a fantastic area for you to specialize in. Whereas, if the sound of money, even if it isn't yours, gives you a sense of delight, then a specialization in finance will be a better option for you. This business management specialization will help you comprehend how the financial world operates. Next is information technology. Technology is now used in nearly every aspect of an industry. Thus, there is a rising demand for professionals with a combination of business and advanced technical expertise. However, to get into the program, you'll need an undergraduate degree in technology. The fourth one is international business. With top MNCs expanding their business beyond borders or at an international level, the need for experts with knowledge of international legislation and international trade is growing significantly. That's where the specialization of international business comes into play. If you're interested in international trade and legislation, this domain may prove to be an excellent option for you. Finally, we have operations. If you have knowledge about manufacturing processes and product distribution, then this domain is the right place for you to explore. However, to get into this program, you will also need a bit of mechanical expertise related to manufacturing processes. However, if you feel that you cannot select just one MBA domain from this list, don't worry. You can pursue 2 disciplines of your choice under the MBA program of dual specialization. However, you must determine whether or not the B schools that you have chosen provides this type of program. The third and most crucial factor on our list is compensation band. Although a higher salary is one of the most positive outcomes of this post-graduation degree, assessing the trends for your specific domain is quite essential. You can check the specialization-wise placements statistics of the B school that you want to get into. Try to list the minimum and maximum placement packages for your choice of domain. Once you have these stats, analyze which job profiles are amongst the highest range of the formulated placement package bands. Doing this will give you a fair idea of which job role you should be on the lookout for in the future and what skills you'll need to gain from your MBA journey to attain this role. While compensation is not the only factor to consider, it plays a very pivotal role nonetheless. The last factor is assessing your career goals. Your future career goals and aspirations are also important things to look into. Assessing these factors will help you plan your MBA journey. For example, if you have dreamed of launching your own business and have the required capital support, then an MBA in entrepreneurship is the best post-graduation program for you. Or if you've been working for a managerial role for a few years and are now looking for transition towards leadership positions, an MBA in strategy and leadership can prove a magnificent asset for you. On the other hand, if you have done your undergraduate degree in technology and felt that technology is not meant for you, then an MBA degree can act as a great career changer for you. These factors will undoubtedly help you assess which specialization best suits you. So if you're willing to add a postgraduate degree to your arsenal, then dive directly into a thorough introspection to recognize which MBA specialization is ideal for you. That's all we have for today. I hope these tips are helpful to all of you out there, and I wish you all the very best. Thank you for watching the video and stay tuned for more from Simplilearn.
Hi there, if you like this video, subscribe to the Simplilearn YouTube channel and click here to watch similar videos. To nerd up and get certified, click here.